True.
Well, first of all, very little music was composed in order to just lull people into a stupor. Very little music was written to be boring or a waste of time. There are experiments with that. Brian Eno, John Cage, many people have, or Satie is an example, people who do sort of on purpose, sort of affectless music, sort of a neutrality or just sort of a zone in which to listen. A lot of people hear music that they're not familiar with in that way. So, you know, I'm a big fan, a big proponent of Carnatic music, of South Indian classical music. It's something I love from many years of listening to it. And some people just don't hear anything. People who are non-Indian sometimes hear nothing from that. Or what are called the minimalists, or this sort of music that seems consonant and repetitive. There are many examples of that as a reaction in a certain way a long time ago to the sort of scary modernist idea of music from the middle part of the 20th century. I love all of it. I love modernism, I love minimalism, I love South Indian classical music. There's lots of musics that I really like. But what generates interest and surprise and a response from the auditor is something is surprising or enlightening. There's a rhythm, hook, there's a tune that goes slightly the wrong way, there's an orchestration that's somehow unusual, there's just the fact that everything turns out perfectly and you didn't expect it to. So music can surprise in many, many different ways, and that's the reason that I'm attracted to music to choreograph to. I mean, I don't choreograph to know music. Although I've done it, it was experimental. So really, I only can't choreograph music I don't like, but also understand that this is a music festival, and since I'm a choreographer principally, and I've been asked to direct this festival, my entire focus is on music, and including a couple of dance events within this festival is merely to show that I'm a choreographer, and so it's part of my taste. There's some of the music that I've choreographed we're not dancing to, but we're presenting it in concert. So with or without a dance, music should at least be engaging, if not fascinating or stimulating or relaxing even, or God forbid entertaining. I'm all for entertaining. So in that way, there's no need for anybody to do anything. The arts are completely useless and of the most profound importance to a civilized culture. So although you don't need that, you know, you can live on gruel if you want, but you know, better food is better food, and better music is better music, and a better life is a better life. If you can have a certain amount of contentment and a certain amount of challenge and a certain amount of freedom and a certain amount of free time, then, you know, whatever you add to that to supplement your interest in your life, I think the arts are a big part of that. Literature, God knows, I read constantly, I listen to music, I go to the opera, I make up dances, I watch television, I rest, I cook. It's part of a big life that involves a lot of other people doing things in which they're interested.